So, welcome back, guys, and today we are looking at our project called as Unistay. So, Unistay is a project which we have developed. It is a full stack project in which we are using Next.js as a framework for the UI, and we are using MongoDB as a database. And for the backend, we are using Node.js. All of these things is in this project. We are using Framer Motion for the animations and all of the things. These are the other things like all the hostels properties you can find here. We are implemented the AI match. We have the about section where a lot of properties are there listed already. So what's up, developers? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most profitable high aim demand SaaS niches on the internet right now. That is student housing and PG room booking. So this is the web application for that purposes, and this is for house renting and PG booking. So I'm incredibly excited to walk you through Unistay. So this platform name is Unistay, a complete production ready full stack Mern application engineered specifically for finding, booking, and managing student accommodations. So I'm logging out from here right now. If you have ever wanted to know how platforms like Airbnb, Zillow, or modern booking engines operate under the hood, the video is your masterclass. So, we are going to look at everything from JWT authentication to role-based routing to integrating a smart AI property matcher using Gemini. Okay, so and finally, processing real-time leases using Razorpay and Stripe. So make sure you stick around until the very end because I will be sharing how you can get your hands on this exact source code to launch your own real estate and looking for a booking business today. Let's get into it. So now, before we jump into the code, let's talk about architecture. To make a platform that handles complex search queries and payment processes, we need a robust stack. So for the front end, we are using Next.js 16 with React. For styling, we have implemented the brand new Tailwind CSS version 4 with a robust and highly customized Airbnb style Coro Red design system. For backend, we are using Node.js, a blazing fast Node.js and Express.js server. You can see here in the diagram as well. And the server are acting as our REST APIs. So for the database, we are using the fully modeled using MongoDB and Mongoose. So we will cover how to structure relational data between users, booking, and hostels. So these are the some of the tech stack we are using. The Gemini AI we are using for the AI integration in our project. We are using RazoPay for payment gateway, Cloudinary for the storage of the images and videos. All of the media will be stored on the Cloudinary. Then external APIs we are using. A project relies on Cloudinary for image delivery. Razorpay for handling monthly lease payments securely, and Gemini API to power our AI recommendation brain. So these are about the tech stack we are using right now in our project. So you can now see here, like for the front end, we are using the Next.js 16 and plus React for the UI development of this project. Then we are using Tailwind CSS version 4, which is the latest right now, and we are using the Node.js plus Express for the REST API designing for our backend. Then database are MongoDB plus Mongoose, and operational database management we are using inside of this project. Then for our cloud storage, we are using Cloudinary for image and media management. We are using Pay for payment gateway integration in our project that will handle the monthly lease and transactions present inside of our project. Then AI integration is done using the Google Gemini API for smart recommendations of the PG and properties. Then we are using uh, these are the scalable, secure, AI-powered modern UI UX. So these are the tech stack like Next.js 16, React 19, Node.js, Express, MongoDB, Tailwind CSS version 4, Cloudinary, Pay, and Google Gemini AI. Now we are looking let's look at the final product in action. Right off the bat, the UI is stunning, it's clean, it's modern, and it is a complete front end which occupies the complete design. So the it's clean, it's modern, and its contrast pulls your eye exactly where it needs to go. So let's register as new student. Notice the seamless validations. Once we create an account, our backend signs as a JSON web token, that is JWT, and safely stores it in our local storage. From now on, our API knows exactly who is sending a request. So let's do the demo for this action. So let's create our first uh, student. For example, I will take my name as a student and we will give the password and all of the things. That is the code. And now let's click on the create user account. So when we will click on it, it will redirect us to the login page. First of all, or it will directly get it inside of the customer page. For this particular project, we are having students as our customers, so we can change the avatars, the my booking section where all the previous bookings will be assigned, then favorite tabs where all the wish list will be here, then history, then payments, then notifications, and all of the things. Now in the settings we can change the avatar, so we can add any of our file as a avatar that will help us to assign a particular image as avatar for our now guys we are let's head to the search page, that is the home page in our router. So here on the search page we aren't just searching text, we are hitting MongoDB with complex queries. If I filter by girls PG and study, if I search by that, the particular listed PG will be available for us only for girls PG criteria. And study room, Mongoose executes an aggregate search that returns exactly what we need instantly. So guys, actually we are this is where the platform leaves its competitors in the dust. Standard search filters are great, but what if a user just tells the system what they want in plain English? We built a custom endpoint, that is recommend endpoint, that takes the user's natural language requirement, processes it alongside their budget, and dynamically queries our database. Notice how I typed I need high speed Wi Fi and laundry with 5,000 budget.